The top 30 rock songs, the bands behind them, the show that brings it all to you. It's the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Well, look at this. It's Easter weekend, and if you're not out there hiding Easter eggs and enjoying a beautiful weekend and thinking about what Easter's really about, not about the bunny there, I got to tell you. Nevertheless, we're going to have a great time today as we welcome back Nothing More. We've been trying to get these guys scheduled on the show for almost a month now, but it's finally coming to fruition today as the band is here for their 7th appearance. We're going to be talking to Mark, their guitarist, and we're going to be talking about new music from Nothing More coming out in 2024. Lots of things to cover today. And, of course, the top 30 new rock tracks counted down for you as we begin with Dayseeker now. They were at number 29 last week, dropping back to 30, though. This is Dream State of the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30. Great sound, great production from the band Dayseeker at 29 last week, dropping back to 30. But, you know, it's still early. I don't think they're going to drop off the chart. That is a very cool track for you right there. And again, it's called Dream State. My name is L.A. Lloyd. We're going to be checking in with Nothing More. When we finally got them booked, they were definitely not in the United States. So we got a big time difference between me and Mark, the guitarist, but we'll be talking to him very soon. In the meantime, we bring on another song that debuted last week, but it's actually moving up. The song is Coming Home, Ballad of the Shire. It's Dirty Honey, 30 to 29 on the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Gone are the lines that were drawn, mistakes we made when we were young, but no southern train could keep me from where I still belong. Chances that I took in vain, gone with all of the charades, that on this time I didn't know that you'd feel the same. And all of these fears, I leave them behind for you. And I can't deny when I'm back in the woods that I'll be fine, 'cause I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Made my way through sand and stone, troubles I've carried alone. Places seem greener, but never was sweeter than home. And all of these fears, I leave them behind for you. Yes, I would. No, I can't deny when I'm back in the woods that I'll be fine, 'cause I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I never should have left you, babe. I never could forget you, babe. And I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Said I'm coming home.
Dirty Honey moves up the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30, debuted at number 30 last week. This week, number 29. It's Coming Home, the Ballad of the Shire. Today, the 7th time for Nothing More to co-host the Rock 30. We have Mark, the guitar player, with us. It's been a while since we last talked to the band, way back in 2022. A big 7-hour time difference between us today, but thank goodness for Zoom technology, man. Glad to have you on the show.
Good to see you too.
Well, as I mentioned, it's actually funny that our home base is literally less than 100 miles apart. You in San Antonio, me in Austin. But through this technology, we're able to pull off the 7-hour time difference. So let's talk about the Spirits European 2024 tour that began in February, a little over a month into this. How have the fans been reacting to you there?
Yeah, it's going very, very well. We're stoked to be back over here. We haven't been here since 2019, so I can't believe, it's freaking 5 years ago. COVID has happened. All of that is over, thank God. And we're back here, and we're crushing it. We're playing a couple new songs live. And it really feels like we're rounding a corner over here. I think even the next time, we might be in some small arenas and crushing it even harder.
Yeah.
So it's excellent.
Well, I'm definitely glad to hear that. I really am. Judas Priest debuted last week on the Rock 30 with a new track called Crown of Horns. No movement, though. Number 28 on the Rock 30.
That what you dream for comes from the pain you hold inside.
Get them horns up. It is the Crown of Horns, Judas Priest, No Movement, number 28. That is from their new album, Invincible Shield. I am L.A. Lloyd. Last week, this was my pick of the week, and wow, man, I did really well on this one, I think, as they are the highest debut of the week, coming in at number 27. The band is Sleep Theory. Here's Fallout on the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30. Oh, we are rocking along, and the highest debut of the week for you right there. It is number 27, Fallout from the band Sleep Theory. Counting them down with Nothing More. Scheduling has been a bitch, to say the least, to get them on here, but it finally worked out. There's 7 hours time difference from me today, but that's okay. We're going to work through it here and continue our conversation with Mark, their guitarist, right after this.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I need new oil for my truck. Really, I need a new truck.
Mobile One is giving away a 2024 Chevy Colorado ZR2. When you pick up 5 quarts of Mobile One full synthetic with an STP extended life oil filter for $35.99, you're entered for a chance to win.
Whoa.
Other prizes include a year's supply of Mobile One or a $100 gift card.
Never been so excited for an oil change.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
No purchase necessary. Terms at AutoZone.com. Ends 5/27/24.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Lowe's knows pros need the right tools for every job. That's why we sell the largest in-store selection of Klein tools anywhere. find new items like the self-leveling green laser level for just $159.98. Plus, shop the Connect Pass-Through Socket Set for $49.98, which you can only find at Lowe's. Shop Klein Tools in-store and online today, because Lowe's knows tools. Lowe's knows pros.
I wish I could get this stupid jar open.
Jars can be tough, am I right?
Who are you? And how'd you get in my kitchen?
It's me, Flo, and I'm here to grant your wish of easily switching to Progressive and helping you get a discount that honors the time spent with your previous insurer.
Great, but what does that have to do with getting this jar open?
Nothing.
So you can't open this?
Oh, I just do insurance. Jars, I leave to the professionals.
Sign up for Progressive and opt into more savings. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
Your Music Plus.
Hi, this is Mike McCready from Pearl Jam, and here's our new song, Dark Matter. It's Your Music Plus.
Pearl Jam's Jeff Ament talks about the messages and themes that can be found in the new album's lyrics.
Well, that's a question for Ed. For me, I've sort of chosen to take on the lyrics in an environmental, apocalyptical way. It feels like often the song will be pretty down. It'll be pretty hopeless, and then there'll be some hope at the end. It feels like a lot of these songs, even instrumentally, there's a hopefulness at the end of these tunes.
Feel the light from my eyes, feel the blood from my heart. When all this dark matter, take the breath from my chest, let the thoughts in my mind. Well, losing time, dark matter. Denounce the demigods, King Diamond to destroy. Lord, the dialogue, your word against the law. It's strange these days when everybody else pays, but someone else is the same. There's blame, cliche, still everybody else pays, but someone else is the same. Rolling away, or pulling apart, and what's this dark matter? I want you to sit and stick on my head. Arrested the press, no one knows what happened next. Renounce the demigods, King Diamond to destroy. The dialogue, your word against the law. It's strange these days when everybody else pays, and someone else is the same. There's rain, cliche, still everybody else pays, and someone else is the same. No tolerance for intolerance, so no patience left for impatience no more. No love lost for lost loves. No sorrow for the unaccountable. Pearl Jam, Dark Matter. It's your Music Plus.
New rock first on 105.7 The X. 21 Pilots. Overcompensate.
Don't hesitate, maybe overcompensate.
Beartooth. I Was Alive.
Oh no, I didn't just live. I was alive.
flip-flops and shorts for...
The all-new Volkswagen of Peoria is here. Hi, this is Jeremy Boujon, inviting you to stop by and experience our all-new showroom and service center. Join us Thursday, April 4th, for a night of giveaways, food, and fun. The Peoria Rivermen will also be here signing autographs and taking pictures. It's a night you won't want to miss. We hope to see you Thursday, April 4th from 5 to 8 on the corner of Route 6 and Allen Road, or find out more information online at vwpeoria.com.
I'm Joey Olson with Country Financial. Every insurance company in Illinois has increased their home and auto insurance premiums over the last 2 years. When your rates went up, did your agent call you, or did you find out after the fact? I won't let you get caught off guard and will always look for more discounts for your home and auto insurance to keep the cost down. Getting left in the dark is expensive. If you want to get better insurance for less money, get a better agent. Get me, Joey Olson, with Country Financial. Visit getjoeyo.com and let's get you covered for less.
The Fifth Quarter Sports Bar in East Peoria now has weekday evening specials. Evening specials are after 4 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. Starting off with Wing Wednesday. Get 1 pound of jumbo bone-in wings and a domestic pitcher for $15. The Fifth Quarter, over 5,000 square feet of space with 17 TVs. And don't forget to test your luck with their 6 slot machines powered by Gold Rush Gaming. Must be 21 or older to gamble. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER or text GAMB to 833-234. Individuals can enroll in the IGBF self-exclusion program at all the IGB offices located at all casinos. Additional information can be found at igb.illinois.gov/self-exclusion.
Your home keeps you safe from danger, safe from the elements. But sometimes the unexpected happens, and you need help to put it back together. Call Tri-County Cleaning Systems at 266-5755 when disaster strikes. They've been your experts to restore your home from fire, flood, mold, and more for over 25 years, so you can trust their hard-earned reputation. When disaster strikes, call Tri-County Cleaning Systems at 266-5755 to make your home your safe haven again.
I'm Chelsea, manager at Firehouse Pizza and Pub in East Peoria. Here is an important message from the Fake Pizza Police.
I'm Tim Tuesday, Fake Pizza Police. There's going to be enough madness in March. Don't settle for fake pizza from the low-seed pizzerias. Bust your bracket with some great pizza, sandwiches, wings, and more. Firehouse Pizza and Pub. Real pizza ingredients, not fake.
So get the gang and come for food, drinks, and all the games on the Firehouse TVs. Stop, drop, and roll into Firehouse Pizza and Pub for pizza madness.
Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt US Kids, and the Ad Council.
One home for Lincoln Park. Pearl Jam.
More rock.
Lots of rock music.
Fucking rocks, man.
105.7 The X rocks. The top 30 rock songs delivered straight to you like a hot appetizer. The LA Lloyd Rock 30.
Welcome back. It's Easter weekend, the LA Lloyd Rock 30. I am LA Lloyd. My producer is Logan Greenberg, and we've got something really special for you to hear from his band, Live Another Day. We're going to be talking to Logan. You've never heard him talk on the air because he's kind of a behind-the-scenes kind of dude, but we're going to definitely put him front and center on the microphone and feature one of his songs later on today from his band, Live Another Day, as your LA Lloyd pick of the week. Very excited to debut that for you. Now we bring on Blind Channel, a band I definitely hope to get on the Rock 30 for their first time. Had a chance to see them at South by Southwest just a few weeks ago. This one's called Dead Zone from Blind Channel at number 26.
We don't have any bars, should we follow the stars?
Living in the Dead Zone with Blind Channel, and they come in at number 26. I am L.A. Lloyd. Nothing More is here with us today. I'm going to talk more in depth about your new single, If It Doesn't Hurt, shortly. But first, let's get into the artistic aspect of the song and the artwork of the single, where it shows the knife digging into the man's back on the cover. I mean, it's pretty intense. So who came up with that, and maybe explain the metaphor of the art and how it relates to the single?
So obviously the song is kind of about a relationship betrayal. I'm kind of being in a toxic relationship, and the big relativity or connectivity of the song is kind of being at that point to where you don't know whether to stay or to walk away. And I think a lot of people can relate with that. You know, you want to stay because of the history that's there, but you want to leave because, you know, all your friends or everybody around you is told you this is not healthy for you. And the thing, sadly, we've all been at that very spot, you know. And as far as the artwork goes, that is kind of how it feels, you know. It's like it is that betrayal, you know, from the person you probably didn't think would do it.
Yeah, I think we all have kind of been in that situation, man. So we'll play that song a little bit later on, talk more about it. In the meantime, we bring on Blackstone Cherry's new one for you right now. Another song about pain. It's When the Pain Comes at number 25 on the Rock 30.
Sometimes I feel so helpless.
Hey guys, this is Matt with From Ashes to New, and you're listening to the LA Lloyd Rock 30.
Now you're leaving. I'm the one who's bleeding. Cut out a piece of me, and now I'm barely breathing. It was all a game to you, and I'm the one that played the fool. I let you feed me to your demons, and nothing nothing that I say or do will ever be enough for you. My feelings, I don't need them.
You were my, you used to get me high, but all you cared about was selling me a lie. You used to lift me up, you always used to pick me up, but now you wanna get me up and bury me alive.
Now you're leaving, I'm the one who's bleeding. Cut out a piece of me, now I'm barely breathing. Give me a reason, inside of when I'm screaming. You took a piece of me, now I'm barely breathing. I wish I would've known the truth, 'cause I'd have run away from you. You sold a lie and I believed it. And everything you put me through is gonna come back to you. And if it kills you, then we're even.
You were my world when my head was in the stars, but then you burned me out and left me in the dark. You used to lift me up, you always used to pick me up, but now you wanna give me up and tearing me apart.
Now you're leaving, I'm the one who's bleeding. Cut out a piece of me, now I'm barely breathing. Give me a reason, say when I'm dreaming. You took a piece of me, now I'm barely breathing. Take me back to what we had. Just take me back, 'cause I'm barely breathing. Take me back to what we had. Just take me back, I'm the one who's bleeding. Cut out a piece of me, now I'm barely breathing. Give me a reason, inside of when I'm screaming. You took a piece of me, now I'm barely breathing. So take me back to what we had. Just take me back, I'm barely breathing.
From ashes to new, barely breathing, moves up 27 to 24. Matt B from that band. He's a new father, and we're trying to get him back on the Rock 30 because we are putting together this Father's Day special where a lot of these front guys or bands, guitarists or drummers or whatever it may be, who are dads, and talking about how they can balance the life there between being on the road and being at home with their kids. So we're looking forward to putting that together for you Father's Day weekend.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Brakes? We can save you 15% on that. We have OE quality Duralast brake pads and rotors in stock, ready for pickup or delivery. We also have calipers, brake fluid, tools, and anything else you'll need to do the job right. When you get Duralast pads and rotors together, you'll save 15%. It's just part of what makes us America's #1 brakes destination.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. Not one based on the driver who treats the highway like a racetrack and the shoulder like a passing lane. Why pay a rate based on anyone else? Get one based on you with DriveWise from Allstate.
Not available in Alaska or California, subject to terms and conditions. Rates are determined by several factors, which vary by state. In some states, participation in DriveWise allows Allstate to use your driving data for purposes of rating. While in some states, your rate could increase with high-risk driving. Generally, safer drivers will save with DriveWise. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Febreze.
So my home is also my office. And before I can focus, every room's gotta be clean. That means tidying up, then spraying my Febreze Air Mist. Ooh, that's fresh. Febreze Air Mist scents are all high quality. They fight any weird funk, and they give my air an instant boost of freshness. So not only does my home smell good, I feel good too. After I Febreze, it's time to start my day.
Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Hey, it's Matt Bayhan here on the Morning Axe. Join me every single morning, 6 till 10. This is indeed your rock show. Rock show tickets for you at the 8 o'clock Listen and Win. Dumbass News every day at 7:50. Mandatory Mullet 7:30. And we crank the rock mightily. And on some days, we talk to rock stars. Pearl Jam announcing their brand new album, Dark Matter, and the brand new song. And Stone Gossard of Pearl Jam joining us, explaining to us how the song, Dark Matter, all came together.
Dark Matter started off as a Matt Cameron drum beat. Matt Cameron has the amazing ability to sit down in his drums and start playing something that is memorable every single time. And it's always in his warm-ups. He's just getting a sound or he's testing a snare. And he starts with this beat, and we're in the studio, and immediately we all sort of look at each other and say, "What is that? Can you play it again? And can we grab a little loop of that because we'll write something to that beat?"
Stone Gossard, Pearl Jam. We talk to rock stars. We do. Join me on the...
The all-new Volkswagen of Peoria is here. Hi, this is Jeremy Boujon, inviting you to stop by and experience our all-new showroom and service center. Join us Thursday, April 4th, for a night of giveaways, food, and fun. The Peoria Rivermen will also be here signing autographs and taking pictures. It's a night you won't want to miss. We hope to see you Thursday, April 4th, from 5 to 8, on the corner of Route 6 and Allen Road, or find out more information online at bwpeoria.com.
Your home keeps you safe from danger, safe from the elements. But sometimes the unexpected happens, and you need help to put it back together. Call Tri-County Cleaning Systems at 266-5755 when disaster strikes. They've been your experts to restore your home from fire, flood, mold, and more for over 25 years, so you can trust their hard-earned reputation. When disaster strikes, call Tri-County Cleaning Systems at 266-5755 to make your home your safe haven again.
I'm Joey Olson with Country Financial. Every insurance company in Illinois has increased their home and auto insurance premiums over the last 2 years. When your rates went up, did your agent call you, or did you find out after the fact? I won't let you get caught off guard and will always look for more discounts for your home and auto insurance to keep the cost down. Getting left in the dark is expensive. If you want to get better insurance for less money, get a better agent. Get me, Joey Olson, with Country Financial. Visit getjoeyo.com and let's get you covered for less.
Online influencers can be fun, informative, and even fabulous. But there are other kinds of influencers in Illinois who inspire and advocate for families by working in early childhood education and care. And there are statewide programs to help get the training and financial support to start careers in child care, early intervention, home visiting, and more. A real career, doing what you love to make an impact every day as a real-life influencer. Learn more at IllinoisCaresForKids.careers.
Opioid overdose can happen anywhere. Help protect yourself, loved ones, and others. Trillium Place, an affiliate of Carle Health, provides overdose education, naloxone training, and life-saving kits at no cost. Get trained and keep naloxone with you. Together, we can reduce opioid overdose deaths. Visit trilliumplacehealth.org for more information. These services are funded in full or in part through a state opioid response grant to the Illinois Department of Human Services, Division of Substance Use Prevention and Recovery, from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. Get trained and keep naloxone with you. Together, we can reduce opioid overdose deaths. Visit trilliumplacehealth.org for more information. Visit trilliumplacehealth.org for more information.
Digital.com. That's cumulusdigital.com.
It's the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Last time Nothing More was on the show, we were speaking with their vocalist, Johnny Hawkins, who said 90% of the task of staying healthy on tour is sleep, water, resting your voice, and diet. The remainder of that is finding an exercise routine that will work in less than favorable conditions. So I wanted to ask you, Mark, what works for you, especially now that you're touring in Europe and you might not have that gym as close by as you'd like?
I would say that Johnny is pretty spot on. It varies a little differently for all of us. I'm normally on dad time at home with just waking up for school with my son. So my sleep is probably, I definitely get less. Even though I will say that it's obviously very important. On the road, I don't need it as much. I feel like I mean, I guess the answer is probably the same for all of it. Johnny's right. It is diet and mental health. Really, I think the most important thing is to just waking up and kind of before I start my day, just kind of having a gratitude, a mental gratitude that I do, to just what I'm thankful for and what I'm appreciative of. Because it's easy to get down out here, to be honest. You go from these huge highs of being on stage and all the pressure of doing this and doing that, and then all of a sudden it's like you just in your bunk or you're in an empty hotel room by yourself and it's this super low, and it's hard to maintain a lot of that. So I really feel like what's helping me keep balance is just really mentally focusing on all the things that I have special in my life and remembering it's my wife and my son back home keeping me grounded.
That sounds like an excellent statement right there, Mark, that we just might use on the Father's Day special that's coming up Father's Day weekend on the Rock 30, talking to dads who have to juggle the life there between being on the road and being away from their family. So excellent statement, my friend. We have Cage the Elephant for you right now. Their latest at number 23. This is Neon Pill on the Rock 30.
It takes one to know. Back at it again. Birds of a feather and tearing in. Stitched, patched up and sold in. I plan to see you again. For certain it's likely around, no doubt, my friend. It's a hit and run. Oh no. Double crossed by neon pill like a loaded gun. My love. Double crossed by neon pill. The taste of your lip balm blew me away. Cherry pop chapstick, just like back in the day. I said the Atlantic is effectively fine. When Chevy said knocked down, not out, let's roll. It's a hit and run. Oh no. Double crossed by neon pill like a loaded gun. My love, I love control of the wind. Double crossed by neon It's a hit and run. Oh no. Double crossed by neon pill like a loaded gun. My love. Double cross. It's a hit and run. Oh no. Double crossed by neon pill like a loaded gun. My love. I love control of the wind. Double crossed by neon pill. Double crossed by neon pill. Double crossed by neon pill.
Hey, what's up? This is Adam.
This is Mike.
And you're listening to the LA Lloyd Rock Countdown.
It's hard to face all the feelings, pretending that I'm not bleeding. Heart skips
the darkness comes out. When it all goes down, the savage comes out. Everyone's a wolf, everyone's a wolf. When the walls at your back, you're under attack. Everyone's a wolf. I'm tracking the moves that you're making. I sense you're not far from breaking. Leave me alone, I'm not alone. Feeding the lies and betrayal. This coming's on its final nail. It's all in my head. When it all goes down, the darkness comes out. The darkness comes out. When it all goes down, the savage comes out. Everyone's a wolf, everyone's a wolf. When the walls at your back, you're under attack. Everyone's a wolf. We're biting, we're crawling, never giving up, yeah. We're killing, surviving, when's enough enough? Everyone's a wolf. When it all goes down, the savage comes out. Everyone's a wolf, everyone's a wolf. When the walls at your back, you're under attack. Everyone's a wolf. We're biting, we're crawling, never giving up, yeah. We're killing, surviving, when's enough enough? Everyone's a wolf.
Saint Asonia featuring John Cooper of Skillet on that track. It's Wolf moving up 23-22. And when we come back, a very special L.A. Lloyd pick of the week. It's from my producer Logan's band called Live Another Day. We'll finally get Logan on the mic and you'll get to hear his voice and his song next on the Rock 30.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I need new oil for my truck. Really, I need a new truck.
Mobile One is giving away a 2024 Chevy Colorado ZR2. When you pick up 5 quarts of Mobile One full synthetic with an STP extended life oil filter for $35.99, you're entered for a chance to win.
Whoa.
Other prizes include a year's supply of Mobile One or a $100 gift card.
Never been so excited for an oil change.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
No purchase necessary. Terms at AutoZone.com. Ends 5/27/24.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Progressive presents advice on new teen drivers.
You know, the hardest part about teaching your teen to drive is the chafing from the seatbelt. But the best part is the grip strength you build in your knuckles. Okay, now let's pull out of the driveway.
Here's another tip. Offset a chunk of the cost of adding a teen to your insurance with Progressive's Teen Driver Discount and get a break from the brake. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic, creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Fear not, America.
Yes, we like rock music. We are a little obnoxious, don't want to grow up, and drink too much beer. But we love you.
It's swell.
Stream us for free on the iHeartRadio app, and let's rock.
The all-new Volkswagen of Peoria is here. Hi, this is Jeremy Boujon, inviting you to stop by and experience our all-new showroom and service center. Join us Thursday, April 4th, for a night of giveaways, food, and fun. The Peoria Rivermen will also be here signing autographs and taking pictures. It's a night you won't want to miss. We hope to see you Thursday, April 4th from 5 to 8 on the corner of Route 6 and Allen Road, or find out more information online at vwpeoria.com.
For a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
The Rock for Bartonville. 105.7 The X.
The L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
What's this all about?
The best new rock.
Yes, Easter weekend. Spring's here. Hopefully it's beautiful weather where you're at today, and you're getting to hang out with the family and rocking out with me and my producer Logan, where we're about to debut his band, Live Another Day, and a song called Disappoint Me. And we're going to bring Logan on the mic to tell us a little bit about that track. But first, we got to bring on this one from The Warning, No Movement at number 21. It's called Sick. From Monterrey, Mexico, the band known as The Warning, that is Sick, and they are coming in at number 21. Well, something special for the L.A. Lloyd Pick of the Week. You hear me talk a lot about my producer, Logan, who definitely works behind the scenes here. He was my intern for a while, and I loved his work ethic and said, hey, would you like to come on and help me on the Rock 30? And he immediately said yes. And the first thing I noticed was his attention to detail and editing audio, so I let him take over all the replays you hear on Rock 30 Radio. Then as he was telling me his musical interest, I saw his love for punk bands like Green Day, who, as you know, is his favorite for sure. And then he told me he had a band as well called Live Another Day that kind of had a little bit of that sound like Green Day. And so I went out and saw him live a few times, and then he said he had a couple of tracks recorded, wanted me to listen to to him and said, would you pick one? And I did. And so it will be your L.A. Lloyd pick of the week. So first of all, Logan, finally getting you from behind the scenes, front and center here on the microphone. Good to see you.
Hey, what's up? That's good enough right there, man. So how's things been going working on the Rock 30, man? You do a great job getting it to the replays on Rock 30 Radio. You do a great job. So how's the experience been? I know you interned with me for a while before we put you on the show, but how's things been going?
Yeah, thank you. It's awesome. I love all this. It's really cool to hear all the interviews and to try to guess what the next top song is going to be. And I'm rooting for Green Day every single day.
Well, I joke about that all the time because I know the Green Day is one of your favorite bands, and Dilemma is looking like it's going to hit number one if it doesn't even do it possibly later on today. So, I guess it's kind of cool because we're going to talk about your band and your song here in a few minutes. But as a producer being on the radio side, what have you kind of learned about writing your own music, listening to the different types of songs that we have on the Rock 30 each week?
Yeah, I mean, now there's a lot of that country rock mix that's coming through. And I haven't tried to add that to my songwriting yet, but I see that a lot with Hardy and Jelly Roll. But and especially bands like I Prevail and those type of bands where there's a lot of like the mix of like the really heavy rock with the like rap type stuff.
Right.
And I feel like that rock didn't used to be like that. That's kind of like a newer rock trend that I've noticed.
Yeah. What do you think is a song that really stands out on the Rock 30 we're currently playing right now that doesn't sound a lot like anything else? I mean, is it more like the Hardy, or is it more like, maybe even the throwback we've got with the Linkin Park stuff that they found with Chester Bennington? Obviously, that was done a long time ago, but I mean, is it stuff like that that's kind of sticking out to you?
Yeah, that new Linkin Park song, or the new old one is
right.
It's I kind of dig it. I dig the Corey Taylor song.
Yeah,
I'm liking that a lot.
What do you think about glam bands like the Struts and even, Starbenders, who really didn't debut on the chart, but I mean, they totally have that glam thing going on now. We had them on the Rock 30. I mean, I'm kind of liking that side of things as well. What do you feel about the glam rock stuff kind of making a comeback?
Yeah, it's a unique. It's different. It's different from all the other stuff.
Yeah,
that's on the Rock 30. So it's interesting to listen to it because I normally don't venture into that side of rock, but
right.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Well, we just finished South by Southwest, and obviously you did a lot of showcases with your band, Live Another Day. So I guess tell us a little bit about your band, how long you've been doing it, and leading us into this new song you got.
Yeah, I play bass and sing in my pop punk band, Live Another Day. We've been a band since 2018. We had 3 shows during South by Southwest. Well, towards the beginning and the end of it.
Yeah.
We're still writing, recording. It's a little tricky. We have one of our guitar players goes to school in New York, and our drummer goes to school in Dallas, and our other guitar player works full time, but we still manage to play. We average about 3 to 4 shows a month.
How about recording? Do you do that remotely, or do you wait till you're all together? Because, I mean, obviously one thing we learned about COVID is how many bands actually recorded a lot of their albums remotely.
Yeah, we haven't tried recording remotely yet. But I wait till everyone's in town. We go to a local guy in Austin. He's so cool. He's so good.
Well, when you sent me this song a couple of weeks ago, it's called Disappoint Me. I really liked it, and that's when I told Logan when I saw him during South by Southwest. I was like, we haven't had you on the microphone. I talk about you a lot, but I want the fans and the listeners get a chance to hear, you obviously as a person and as a musician as well. So tell me about this song before we play it.
Yeah, Disappoint Me is about someone close to me was being very manipulative towards me and other people around me. And one day I heard one of my friends just said, "You disappoint me." And I overheard him say that. I pulled out my phone and started just singing what would become the chorus in my phone. And then I ran up and grabbed a guitar and I wrote the whole song.
Wow, that fast.
It was within 30 minutes.
Well, I was hoping that you didn't write it about me.
No. You're the best.
All right, man. Well, hey, that's Logan. And after you hear the song today, we definitely want you to text or call us on the Rock 30 hotline at 855-576-2530. Logan, thanks for being here on the show with us today. Here's his song. And anything else you want to say about it before we start
it? You can follow us on Instagram at Live Another Day Band. And we're heading to the West Coast this summer, so stay tuned.
In fact, stay tuned right now because we're about to play Live Another Day, our producer Logan Greenberg, his band for you, and this is called Disappoint Me on the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
WIXO Peoria Bloomington is 105.7 The X, a Cumulus media station. As we broadcast live from the Mid-Illini Auto Center studios, Green Day, Linkin Park, Mayhem Mornings, Modern Rock on your modern device. Stream 105.7 The X Rocks.
The top 30 songs rockin' the nation.
Are you ready to rock?
It's the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Just a friend on the wind, seeking shelter. There's a crack in the sky and a light from on high. Get higher and higher when the wind blows. Never coming back. All those beautiful people say hey. All those beautiful people say hi. All those beautiful people say yeah. I'm telling you why.
was at South by Southwest just a couple of weeks ago, and this band right here was all over the place. The Black Keys that you just heard at number 20, Beautiful People Stay High. It is L.A. Lloyd. It is the 7th appearance for Nothing More, co-hosting the Rock 30. They're actually across the pond this Easter weekend, and we're doing the show via Zoom. 7-hour time difference, but we finally got it all scheduled and making it work out. We'll be talking to Mark, their guitarist, after we bring on Dead Poet Society for you right now. Dropping 18 to 19, it's Running in Circles on the Rock 30.
Feel like I'm never enough. I say I don't give a so I keep my down low. Slowly coming undone, yeah. I run in circles. Get back, get away. Watch me try hard anyway. It's so fake, self-hate's killing me. I know that I'm not that, and I'm sick of pretending. So sick of pretending. I need to run away to not be just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running more. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running more. Feels like I'm running in circles. I dig a hole in the earth, bury myself down low. Never speaking again, I hide beneath the surface. Get back, get away. I'm picked up and I can't see straight. Late nights, Jameson and nicotine. I'm not that. So sick of pretending. I need to run away to not be just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running more. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running more. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running in circles. So sick of pretending, no, that I'm someone or something I'm not. So I'm back where I started, falling apart. I need to run away to now be just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running more. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running no. It feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running in circles.
Running in Circles, Dead Poet Society at number 19 on the Rock 30, counting them down with Nothing More. Your album Spirits came out in 2022. A few months later, you released Spirits, the deluxe version, featuring 6 bonus tracks, one you'll get to hear a little bit later on today, also including 3 live recordings from the sold-out headlining concert there at Irving Plaza in New York. So obviously, it was a very special concert for you to release these tracks on the deluxe version. So tell me about that performance and what it meant to you and the rest of the guys and Nothing More.
Absolutely. You know, we are our own worst critics for sure, and we can get pretty hyper-focused on details in our live show. But at the same time, we are definitely a live band, and we have a lot of buzz going on, and we've had a lot of buzz over the years for, like, that's a show you need to see. So it was really exciting, especially with some of these longer songs that are on Spirits, to capture that live and kind of focus on the artistic aspect of things, and to be able to do it really felt like the culmination of all of these years. We finally had the right crew in place, the right technology for all the live stream stuff, you know, and like things finally sounding really good. So it was the perfect time to kind of get everything together and do something really cool into making a deluxe album.
I have to say that deluxe version is awesome, also featuring a track that you did a duet with Lacey Sturm, and we'll play that track and talk about it a little bit later on as well. Now we bring on Hardy for you. He's a rock star, moving up 20 to 18 on the Rock 30.
Everybody's got a song called Rock Star, running up the pop charts, talking all the they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, pissing off my mama, getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rock Star. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too, and it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with rifles, trucks and hunting season. Now I got my middle finger up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. Then I made a song about whiskey and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck, but I still got a box to check, cause everybody's got a song called Rock Star, running up the pop charts, all get all the they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, pissing on my mama, getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rock Star. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too, and it goes like, yeah, it goes like, I just met a kid with a dip in his lip. He just took a pic, said my was the said he went as me for Halloween, and when he did, everybody at the party sang, my town smaller than your town. Damn y'all, what the hell is my life now? It's like how everybody's got a song called Rock Star, running up the pop charts, talking all the they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, pissing on my mama, getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rock Star. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too, and it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like.
Rockstar and Hardy doing that one for you, coming in at number 18. Earlier we were talking to our producer Logan Greenberg, who says he's a big fan of this song right here. So, hey, I'll play it for you, Logan. Corey Taylor at number 17. We Are the Rest on the Rock 30.
What's the matter with the matter of opinion? Burning up the stakes as one. Satisfying all the minions, choking on yourself.
We are the rest. Corey Taylor bringing it on the Rock 30, coming in at 17. And when we come back, we're going to play that duet I was talking about with our guest co-host, Nothing More, featuring Lacey Sturm.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I need new oil for my truck. Really, I need a new truck.
Mobile One is giving away a 2024 Chevy Colorado ZR2. When you pick up 5 quarts of Mobile One full synthetic with an STP extended life oil filter for $35.99, you're entered for a chance to win.
Whoa.
Other prizes include a year's supply of Mobile One or a $100 gift card.
Never been so excited for an oil change.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
No purchase necessary. Terms at AutoZone.com. Ends 5/27/24.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Lowe's knows pros need the right tools for every job. That's why we sell the largest in-store selection of Klein tools anywhere. Find new items like the self-leveling green laser level for just $159.98. Plus, shop the Connect pass-through socket set for $49.98, which you can only find at Lowe's. Shop Klein tools in-store and online today, because Lowe's knows tools. Lowe's knows pros.
I wish I could get this stupid jar open.
Jars can be tough, am I right?
Who are you? And how'd you get in my kitchen?
It's me, Flo, and I'm here to grant your wish of easily switching to Progressive and helping you get a discount that honors the time spent with your previous insurer.
Great, but what does that have to do with getting this jar open?
Nothing.
So you can't open this?
Oh, I just do insurance. Jars, I leave to the professionals.
Sign up for Progressive and opt into more savings. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
Let me go on.
Violent Femmes.
Like I glister in the sun. Let me go on.
Celebrating 41 years of the self-titled debut album and 40 years of hallowed ground.
You can all just kiss off into the air.
Violent Femmes, performing the self-titled debut and hallowed ground albums, cover to cover. May 15th at Peoria Civic Center Theater. Get tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. Violent Femmes.
Good old Violent Femmes.
Okay, so how weird does it feel to be called someone's fiance? The first time you hear it, you do a double take. Your heart kind of flutters, and before you know it, you go from, let's just enjoy this moment, to, we're planning a fall wedding. That's where Zola comes in. Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place and have fun along the way. From free planning tools like a customizable checklist and website to a venue and vendor discovery tool that matches you with your dream team, everything on Zola is designed to make your wedding journey as easy as possible. And with invites that can be completely customized and a wedding registry packed with gifts you actually want, Zola takes you from save our date to thanks so much without breaking a sweat. From getting engaged to getting married, Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place. Start planning at Zola.com. That's ZOLA.com.
The all-new Volkswagen of Peoria is here. Hi, this is Jeremy Boujon, inviting you to stop by and experience our all-new showroom and service center. Join us Thursday, April 4th, for a night of giveaways, food, and fun. The Peoria Rivermen will also be here signing autographs and taking pictures. It's a night you won't want to miss. We hope to see you Thursday, April 4th, from 5 to 8, on the corner of Route 6 and Allen Road, or find out more information online at vwpeoria.com.
The Fifth Quarter Sports Bar in East Peoria now has evening specials during the week after 4 p.m. Stop in Thursday night and get 1 pound of boneless wings and a domestic pitcher for $12. The Fifth Quarter, over 5,000 square feet of space with 17 TVs. And don't forget to test your luck with their 6 slot machines powered by Gold Rush Gaming. Must be 21 or older to gamble. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER or text GAMB 833234. Individuals can enroll in the IGBF self-exclusion program at all the IGB offices located at all casinos. Additional information can be found at igb.illinois.gov/self-exclusion.
Not everything stands the test of time, but Tyrone's Pizza in Bartonville has. Family owned since 1986, Tyrone's has hosted generations of families who've made great memories dining in there. Tyrone's popular thin crust pizza, with its secret dough recipe made fresh daily, is a big reason why they return. Buy one pizza and get the second for half price. And Tyrone's fans enjoy authentic Italian dishes from pasta to pizza breads. You'll feel at home at Tyrone's Pizza in Bartonville.
.com. That's cumulusdigital.com.
The Rock for Washington. 105.7 The X.
Unlike gas prices, our numbers are getting lower. Counting down the top 30 rock songs in America. It's the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Last hour, your L.A. Lloyd pick of the week was from my producer, Logan Greenberg, with his band Live Another Day called Disappoint Me. And if you're not following him on Instagram and the band, it's at Live Another Day Band. Also, you can call the Rock 30 hotline or text us and let us know your opinion on that song, Disappoint Me, because he's wanted to know what you feel, man. You know, we're trying to make him feel good, give him some constructive criticism if that's what you're into. And again, you can reach out 855-576-2530. Give us the truth, like Godsmack, number 16 on the Rock 30.
You can tell me that you tried, but you told me as you said goodbye. And all those things you couldn't say, you just watched me walk away again. But I was there for you till the end. As your lover and your best friend. So why'd you cross that line and destroy my life? Please just tell the truth, 'cause it's a lot to defend, and I can't understand how I'm still loving you. Why can't you be by yourself? You're always needing to be with someone else. So uncomfortable in your own skin. I didn't realize that time alone meant time with him. So why'd you cross that line and destroy my life? Please just
It's Truth from Godsmack, number 16, up from 17 as we count them down with Nothing More. Got Mark, their guitarist, hanging out with me. We talked about the deluxe version of your album Spirit and a song on there that you originally did called Best Times. You went back and did it, a duet with Lacey Sturm. I mean, she performs the updated version, and I got to tell you, it's just absolutely amazing. Every time I'm around her, her presence just makes me feel relaxed, spiritual, and positive, too.
Yeah, I can speak for myself. I know the other guys share some of similar feelings, but Lacey's always been somebody to me she's a singer that gives me chills and makes me believe every single word that she sang. And that is a true special talent to be able to do that as a singer. So the fact that, we reached out to a few different people and she was at the very top of the list, and she immediately got back, said she loved the song. She just wanted to talk to us more and get to know us. And I'm really fortunate for that, too, just being a fan of hers, which was just like you're saying. It's like, yeah, she totally has this vibe and this joy that just illuminates the room. And I do feel like you can even hear that when she's singing the song. So the fact that she's on one of our songs is a big life checkbox.
It's a great one to check off, man. So let's play it on the radio right now. It is Nothing More, the updated version of Best Times featuring Lacey Sturm.
Just like that.
When the tide breaks, the waves push back.
And I'm waiting for the feeling, one last dance.
I'm so tired of tearing down the people I care about. My head's got my heart
Call the Rock 30 hotline. 855-5-ROCK-30. 855-576-2530.
I Am the Lightning, Des Rocks, dropping 13 to 15, so it looks like that one is on the way down. Nothing More co-hosting the Rock 30. They got a big song on the chart called If It Doesn't Hurt. We'll play that track for you and talk about it next with Mark, their guitarist, on the Rock 30.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Brakes? We can save you 15% on that. We have OE quality Duralast brake pads and rotors in stock, ready for pickup or delivery. We also have calipers, brake fluid, tools, and anything else you'll need to do the job right. When you get Duralast pads and rotors together, you'll save 15%. It's just part of what makes us America's #1 brakes destination.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. Not one based on the driver who treats the highway like a racetrack and the shoulder like a passing lane. Why pay a rate based on anyone else? Get one based on you with DriveWise from Allstate.
Not available in Alaska or California, subject to terms and conditions. Rates are determined by several factors, which vary by state. In some states, participation in DriveWise allows Allstate to use your driving data for purposes of rating. While in some states, your rate could increase with high-risk driving. Generally, safer drivers will save with DriveWise. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Febreze. So my home is also my office. And before I can focus, every room's gotta be clean. That means tidying up, then spraying my Febreze Air Mist. Ooh, that's fresh. Febreze Air Mist scents are all high quality. They fight any weird funk, and they give my air an instant boost of freshness. So not only does my home smell good, I feel good too. After I Febreze, it's time to start my day.
Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Hey, it's Matt Bahan here on the Morning X. Join me every single morning, 6 till 10. Yeah, 8 o'clock hour. We have the Listen and Win, where you score concert tickets for a nut-tingling badass rock show on a regular basis. 105.7 The X. Good morning.
Morning, Bayham.
What's up, brother? What are you doing, man?
Heading to job site.
There you go. What town you in?
We're in Bloomington.
Nice. What's your name?
Scott.
Scott, your Caller X, man. Tickets for the popular Monster Tour, rocking with Falling in Reverse, Ice Nine Kills, dude. You're going.
It's going to be a great show, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. It's going to be. It's going to be intense, man. I can't wait, man. You tell me what station rocks.
Hey, it's Bayhan in the morning on 105.7 The X.
Concert tickets, dumbass news, laughter tracks. Let's rock out. Oh, and I cranked the rock 10 songs an hour.
The all-new Volkswagen of Peoria is here. Hi, this is Jeremy Boujon, inviting you to stop by and experience our all-new showroom and service center. Join us Thursday, April 4th, for a night of giveaways, food, and fun. The Peoria Rivermen will also be here signing autographs and taking pictures. It's a night you won't want to miss. We hope to see you Thursday, April 4th, from 5 to 8, on the corner of Route 6 and Allen Road, or find out more information online at vwpeoria.com.
You've heard the buzz about solar power, but don't know what to believe. Let Porter Electric, an approved vendor and certified solar panel installer, demystify the process. Porter Electric, your trusted local union solar installer, explains every step from start to finish. One-to-one net metering ends at the start of 2025, so this is the last great year for state cash incentives. Homeowners, commercial businesses, and huge farms trust Porter, and you will too. Find them online at porter-electric.com and go solar with Porter.
I'm Joey Olson with Country Financial. Every insurance company in Illinois has increased their home and auto insurance premiums over the last 2 years. When your rates went up, did your agent call you, or did you find out after the fact? I won't let you get caught off guard and will always look for more discounts for your home and auto insurance to keep the cost down. Getting left in the dark is expensive. If you want to get better insurance for less money, get a better agent. Get me, Joey Olson, with Country Financial. Visit getjoeyo.com and let's get you covered for less.
Your home keeps you safe from danger, safe from the elements. But sometimes the unexpected happens, and you need help to put it back together. Call Tri-County Cleaning Systems at 266-5755 when disaster strikes. They've been your experts to restore your home from fire, flood, mold, and more for over 25 years, so you can trust their hard-earned reputation. When disaster strikes, call Tri-County Cleaning Systems at 266-5755 to make your home your safe haven again.
Opioid overdose can happen anywhere. Help protect yourself, loved ones, and others. Trillium Place, an affiliate of Carle Health, provides overdose education, naloxone training, and life-saving kits at no cost. Get trained and keep naloxone with you. Together, we can reduce opioid overdose deaths. Visit trilliumplacehealth.org for more information. These services are funded in full or in part through a state opioid response grant to the Illinois Department of Human Services, Division of Substance Use Prevention and Recovery, from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. Get trained and keep naloxone with you. Together, we can reduce opioid overdose deaths. Visit trilliumplacehealth.org for more information. Visit trilliumplacehealth.org for more information.
/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
We don't have one single reason why you should listen to the LA Lloyd Rock 30. We have 30 of them. The LA Lloyd Rock 30.
Nothing More is co-hosting the LA Lloyd Rock 30. And now when I heard your song, If It Doesn't Hurt, I really reflected back to a very toxic relationship that I was actually in back in 1987. It's hard to put it into words or lyrics from a male standpoint, but you managed to pull it off. I got out of mine, so did you. So, let's talk about this song a little bit more before we play it and how it affects you each night when you have to perform that live, because I know it really brings out a lot of emotions in all of you.
No, you said that perfectly, and thank you for sharing that. I know, just like you're saying, as a dude, a lot of the times, sometimes it doesn't feel okay, or we have these boundaries or these cultural, things in place that don't allow us or don't want us to be vulnerable. So I think a huge part of this song is the vulnerability, and to kind of showcasing all this honesty, that what happened in the situation, and just being frank to talk about all of that. I commend Johnny for doing an excellent performance with the lyrics and the vocals on it, and you can really feel a lot of that turmoil and that pain. And I think, just like I was talking about Lacey, it's like Johnny does have this ability to really make people believe what he's saying. And even as just obviously his bandmate, sure, I'm talking highly of my own band, but to commend him for doing a badass job, and really believe what he's saying. That's the goal. That's what we want to shoot for, and really kind of make those hairs stand up. And I think a lot of people react to that and can connect and relate. And that is the biggest goal of Nothing More, I'd say.
Mission accomplished, I would say. So let's get it on right now. It's a big hit for Nothing More, number 14, If It Doesn't Hurt, on the LA Lloyd Rock 30.
Sometimes love is pain. Yeah, it hurts for a little while. Some things you can't change. I'm preaching to the choir. Knives in the back, ready to attack. Knives in the back. Running right back like a maniac. Running right back. Check, check. Running right back. Running right back. And the truth is, if it doesn't hurt at all, then it doesn't mean a thing. I never knew that I could feel this way. If it doesn't hurt at all, there's nothing left to save. 'Cause holding on to hope is a different kind of pain. We all got vices. We all got choices to make. It's hard to stay and hard to walk away. You lied to me, spinning in the dark. It took me years to see that you had sucked the life out of me. If it doesn't hurt at all, then it doesn't mean a thing. I never knew that I could feel this way. If it doesn't hurt at all, there's nothing left to save. 'Cause holding on to hope is a different kind of pain. Running right back. Get it. Knives in the back, knives in the back, knives in the back. Knives in the back, knives in the back, knives in the back. If it doesn't hurt at all, then it doesn't mean a thing. I never knew that I could feel this way. If it doesn't hurt at all, there's nothing left to save. 'Cause holding on to hope is a different kind of
The LA Lloyd Rock 30, the best new rock.
Black Crowes, their latest album, Happiness Bastards, now available for you. And that track, Wanting and Waiting, comes in at Lucky 13. And when we come back, we'll talk more to Mark from Nothing More. We played their song, If It Doesn't Hurt. Let's talk a little bit about the great video. And we'll do it next on the Rock 30.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I need new oil for my truck. Really, I need a new truck.
Mobile One is giving away a 2024 Chevy Colorado ZR2. When you pick up 5 quarts of Mobile One full synthetic with an STP extended life oil filter for $35.99, you're entered for a chance to win.
Whoa.
Other prizes include a year's supply of Mobile One or a $100 gift card.
Never been so excited for an oil change.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
No purchase necessary. Terms at AutoZone.com. Ends 5/27/24.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Progressive presents advice on new teen drivers.
You know, the hardest part about teaching your teen to drive is the chafing from the seatbelt. But the best part is the grip strength you build in your knuckles. Okay, now let's pull out of the driveway.
Here's another tip. Offset a chunk of the cost of adding a teen to your insurance with Progressive's Teen Driver Discount and get a break from the break. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic, creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Metallica.
This is James from Metallica.
Guns N' Roses. Drowns out any unwanted small talk.
I will get my 1 minute of small talk, damn it.
Listen live at 1057thexrocks.com or search 1057 The X Rocks on your favorite audio app.
105.
The all-new Volkswagen of Peoria is here. Hi, this is Jeremy Boujon, inviting you to stop by and experience our all-new showroom and service center. Join us Thursday, April 4th, for a night of giveaways, food, and fun. The Peoria Rivermen will also be here signing autographs and taking pictures. It's a night you won't want to miss. We hope to see you Thursday, April 4th from 5 to 8 on the corner of Route 6 and Allen Road, or find out more information online at vwpeoria.com.
Title trade balance added to new loan to qualified buyers.
Matt Behan wakes you up with loads of rock on the Morning X.
Wake up, everybody!
He's drinking way too much coffee and bouncing off the studio walls. This is your rock show. Wake up and rock.
105.7 The X rocks. It's the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Welcome back to the Rock 30. L.A. Lloyd here with Mark. A couple of weeks ago, I had Rory Rodriguez from the band Dayseeker talking about this producer, Ori McGinnis, who had worked with them on a lot of their videos. Now, you guys in Nothing More teamed up with Ori as well on the single If It Doesn't Hurt. A tough subject, obviously, to cover about a toxic relationship and then bring that to a video. What did you ask him to do as a director to kind of bring those lyrics to life in this video?
Yeah, to be completely frank, we were on a short time crunch, and Ori was definitely on our hit list for directors that we haven't worked with, that we appreciate his art and his videos, and portray most of the emotion really just kind of in as best we could personally. The whole dancer aspect actually kind of came last minute. It was really cool that we've been able to combine kind of what Johnny's been doing on stage lately with painting himself and getting artistic and finding inspiration there, to kind of like pair that into the dancers and sort of their emotional turmoil, that the circling that kind of goes on there. So it's neat how we've been able to include that, and a lot of the coloring and artwork is going to be shown in the actual album too.
Oh, it sounds like you hinted we are going to have a new album from Nothing More later on this year. Did anybody else catch that? Huh? Metallica right now moves up 15 to 12, Screaming Suicide on the Rock 30. Metallica on their way to the top 10, a little closer, 15 to 12 with Screaming Suicide. We had Scott Stapp co-host the Rock 30 recently. His album Higher Power now available for you. And if you want to catch that entire interview, we've got it in a podcast for you, and you can get it at LALloyd.com. When you go there, click on the podcast link, scroll down, and you'll find Scott Stapp and I talking about this track right here in depth. Higher Power coming in at number 11 of the LA Lloyd Rock 30.
Sound of the living dead. Life had forsaken me, left me alone to bleed. I was ready to meet my maker. The day I died was the day I came back to life. Now I'm alive. I walk through fire, I survive. I'm burning brighter, standing on top of the world. I ain't coming down. I'm alive. I've become the fire rising high. I'm burning brighter. The day I climbed out through my darkest hour, I found my higher power. Crawling through hell, hear the demons screaming in my head. Where is your God now? Pulling out nails from the coffin they call my bed. Digging my grave out. Life had forsaken me, left me alone to bleed. I was ready to meet my maker. Now I'm alive. I walk through fire, I survive. I'm burning brighter, standing on top of the world. I ain't coming down. I'm alive. I've become the fire rising high. I'm burning brighter. The day I climbed out through my darkest hour, I found my higher power. It was the death of me that made heaven speak. Heard the angels calling out my name. It was a eulogy for the part of me that will never ever be the same. It took a fall to rise, to open blinded eyes. The day I died was the day I came back to. I walk through fire, I survive. I'm burning brighter, standing on top of the world. I ain't coming down. I'm alive. I've become the fire rising high. I'm burning brighter. The day I climbed out through my darkest hour, I found my higher power.
WIXO, Peoria, Bloomington is 105.7 The X, a Cumulus media station. As we broadcast live from the Middle-Illini Auto Center studios, Metallica, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Bayhan Mornings. Ask your smart speaker to play.
105.7 The X rocks. The top 30 songs rockin' the nation. It's the LA Lloyd Rock 30.
I am the light of the truth, the one who sees right through. I know your every move. I've got my eye on you. Spotlight.
Fozzy in the top 10 last week, and that's exactly where we find him again this week. Same spot at number 10 in the spotlight. It's L.A. Lloyd counting him down with Mark, the guitarist from Nothing More. He's 7 hours time difference for me today, but somehow we finally got it all scheduled after working on it for a few weeks. And yes, very glad to have him here today to talk about Nothing More, what's coming out later on this year, and we'll get more in depth on that. But first, we got to bring on number 9 for you from Asking Alexandria, also exactly where they were at last week. This one's called Dark Void of the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
If you're scratching the surface, try to find a purpose. I wonder what the depth will find. Trapped inside the prison of my mind, and I'm sick of messing up, but forgetting now. Every time I try to stop, I fall apart. Lost it down, I'm searching for a glimpse of hope. I'm sick of messing up, but forgetting now. If you dig into the dirt to see what you can find inside. Trapped inside the prison of my mind, and I'm trying to live in the moment. Can't escape the darkness, it's been dragging me down. Lost it down, I'm searching for a glimpse of hope. Believe in me and set me free. Inside this nightmare that's taking every part of me. One more chance to fall asleep. Inside this nightmare that's taking every part of me. One more chance. One more chance. One more chance to fall asleep. Inside this nightmare that's taking every part of me. One more chance to fall asleep. Inside this nightmare that's taking every part of me. Believe in me and set me free. I'll drag these memories through the dark void.
Dark Void, it's Asking Alexandria, and they come in at number 9 on the Rock 30. Now, last hour, we were talking a little bit with Mark from Nothing More, and I don't know if you slipped or not, man, but you did tease that we were going to have a new album later on this year. So what I've heard so far from this album has been absolutely amazing, and if it's just a small sample of what's to come, fans and I are definitely in for a treat. Can you talk about it any more in depth? We sure hope you can give us something, man.
Yeah, I absolutely can. This record's got a few features that we're really excited about. I won't completely, take the cat out of the bag or whatever, but there's something coming early April. We're going to go shoot a video for it, and right before the Wage War co-headline tour that we're pumped about. And then probably another 6 weeks later to 8 weeks, another song. And then maybe fall-ish, starting of the winter of this year, release the record. That's the plan.
Slow down, man. 2024 just got here. It feels like time is going by so fast. I mean, I'm not kidding. It just seems like time is flying by, and so is the Rock 30, and we continue and bring on Beartooth, but no movement at number 8. This one's called I Was Alive on the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Not gonna be on my deathbed, knowing I'll be buried in regret. Thinking about the things I never did while I'm taking my last breath. No need to fear the end, 'cause I'll know I didn't just live when it's my time. I'll know I didn't just live, I was alive. I'll know I didn't just live, I was alive. Not gonna be on my deathbed, wondering why I was always scared. To say those words I never said to the ones I loved while I was there. When it's my time, I'll know I didn't just live, I was alive. I'll know I didn't just live, I was a person that you were proud of. Took chances, didn't doubt of. No need to fear the end, 'cause I'll know I didn't just live, I was alive. No need to fear the end, 'cause I'll know I didn't just live. No need to fear the end, 'cause I'll know I didn't just live. No need to fear the end, 'cause I'll know I didn't just live. No need to fear the end, 'cause I'll know I didn't just live. When it's my time, I'll know I didn't just live, I was alive. I'll know I didn't just live, I was a person that you were proud of. Took chances, didn't doubt of. No need to fear the end, 'cause I'll know I didn't just live, I was alive. I was alive. I was alive.
I'm hoping that one makes it into the top 5 next week. What a great song from Beartooth. From the surface, that is I Was Alive. I am L.A. Lloyd. Another podcast you can check out. Everyone's been talking about Jacoby Shaddix on the show. What a great, great guest he was, man. And all the money that's being raised because of this song right here and all of your help. I love the way that everyone's giving to make this world a better place. Leave a Light On from Papa Roach, a former number 1. This week, number 7 on the Rock 30.
Dry bones rattling a lonely soul, slipped and fell into a deep black hole. I can tell you're lost, I'm here for you. Wildfires burning you down to stone, blind eyes turning from a world so cold. A million miles apart within my reach. It's not like me to worry, but when I see you fading in the dark, I'll leave a light on for you. Through the long nights, I will be right there for you. rain comes following an endless drought to wash away the remnants of all your doubt. I hope that you see me looking out. It's not like me to worry, but when I see you fading in the dark, I'll leave a light on for you. Through the long nights, I will be right there for you. If you drift too far, I'll leave a light on for you. Through the long nights, I will be right there for you. If you drift too far, I'll leave a light on for you.
Leave a Light on, Papa Roach, number 7. Proceeds of that song helping out suicide prevention, and man, what a great cause indeed. We're going to play another song from my guest co-host, Nothing More. You've heard it, you know it, you love it. You don't know what love means. We'll play it and talk about it. And also their amazing manager, Will Hoffman, a good friend of mine. We got to give him some love today, too.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I need new oil for my truck. Really, I need a new truck.
Mobile One is giving away a 2024 Chevy Colorado ZR2. When you pick up 5 quarts of Mobile One full synthetic with an STP extended life oil filter for $35.99, you're entered for a chance to win.
Whoa.
Other prizes include a year's supply of Mobile One or a $100 gift card.
Never been so excited for an oil change.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
No purchase necessary. Terms at AutoZone.com. Ends 5/27/24.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Lowe's knows pros need the right tools for every job. That's why we sell the largest in-store selection of Klein tools anywhere. Find new items like the self-leveling green laser level for just $159.98. Plus, shop the Connect pass-through socket set for $49.98, which you can only find at Lowe's. Shop Klein tools in-store and online today, because Lowe's knows tools. Lowe's knows pros.
I wish I could get this stupid jar open.
Jars can be tough, am I right?
Who are you? And how'd you get in my kitchen?
It's me, Flo, and I'm here to grant your wish of easily switching to Progressive and helping you get a discount that honors the time spent with your previous insurer.
Great, but what does that have to do with getting this jar open?
Nothing.
So you can't open this?
Oh, I just do insurance. Jars, I leave to the professionals.
Sign up for Progressive and opt into more savings. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
New rock first on 105.7 The X. Billy Morrison with Ozzy and Steve Stevens. Crack cocaine.
Like crack cocaine.
Linkin Park. Friendly Fire. New rock. Always first, because we love you.
Is it just me, or can you feel the love?
Can we please do this?
All right.
Okay, so how weird does it feel to be called someone's fiance? The first time you hear it, you do a double take. Your heart kind of flutters, and before you know it, you go from, let's just enjoy this moment, to, we're planning a fall wedding. That's where Zola comes in. Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place and have fun along the way. From free planning tools like a customizable checklist and website to a venue and vendor discovery tool that matches you with your dream team, everything on Zola is designed to make your wedding journey as easy as possible. And with invites that can be completely customized and a wedding registry packed with gifts you actually want, Zola takes you from save our date to thanks so much without breaking a sweat. From getting engaged to getting married, Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place. Start planning at Zola.com. That's ZOLA.com.
The all-new Volkswagen of Peoria is here. Hi, this is Jeremy Boujon, inviting you to stop by and experience our all-new showroom and service center. Join us Thursday, April 4th, for a night of giveaways, food, and fun. The Peoria Rivermen will also be here signing autographs and taking pictures. It's a night you won't want to miss. We hope to see you Thursday, April 4th from 5 to 8 on the corner of Route 6 and Allen Road, or find out more information online at vwpeoria.com.
That's cumulusdigital.com.
11057 The X.
Rock on! The top 30 songs rocking the nation. It's the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Hey, thanks for the feedback you've been giving us on my producer's band, Live Another Day. That was your L.A. Lloyd pick of the week earlier today with the track Disappoint Me. If you'd like to call, let us know what you thought about it, or just simply send us a text. We are standing by, Logan and I, 855-576-2530. Disturbed made it to number 1 with this one, featuring Ann Wilson, but dropping back to 6. Don't Tell Me on the Rock 30.
We know we should turn and just walk away. We can't help but cause more pain. Wounded more with every word that we say. The memories remain. Here we are once again, questioning the end. Am I supposed to let you go? Don't tell me now that you hate me for never letting go. Let there be no doubt I can't live my life without you. I close my eyes and still hear the screams.
Way before I met my guest co-host, Nothing More, I knew their manager many, many years earlier than that. Will Hoffman, who I met in the mid-90s when I moved to Austin, he was actually playing in a band himself at the time. So just kind of curious, has Will's approach to managing Nothing More literally stayed the same since day one, or has his style changed a lot simply due to the evolving music industry?
I love Will. He's definitely a ghost member of our band and always has been. And he does have a different relationship with us than I feel like most managers have with their band, or a band have with their managers. He's really close. He's a friend. He's a mentor, and he's a boss, even though we're his boss, type of thing.
Right.
He does a great job at really spelling it out and guiding us kind of through all of this. And I wouldn't want anybody else to have along this journey. To answer your question, yeah, I do feel like things have changed a little more. His career has grown as well, so he works with a few different artists too. Although we're still his baby, and this is the first record to where he hasn't been involved in the creative process. So he's always co-mixed and kind of co-produced all of our albums, and we love that. We have absolutely enjoyed that process. With the Spirits album, we were all kind of separate, and we basically file shared the whole album. So there's that was a great process and learning curve for all of us, but there was kind of this missing sort of magic, or this synergy, because we weren't together in the same room for nearly the entire record. So with this record, we were all together again, and we decided to hire an outside producer and really have them kind of hone in and do that, because we've always self-produced all of our albums in the past. So we decided to get out of our own way, because we just take a long time and argue, debate back and forth about songwriting in certain parts and tones, etc. But really getting somebody else on board to kind of make a lot of those decisions and be a mediator throughout the whole process. So Will has kind of taken a step back, focusing on managing. That's how I would say things have changed the most.
He's a fine man. I know he's listening today because he loves Nothing More, and he's a great friend. We do have time to play one of these big songs from Nothing More right now as a Rock 30 Extra. It's You Don't Know What Love Means.
You don't know what love means, and it's killing me. Know what love means, and it's killing me. Holding on, spinning out, all my faith turns to doubts, hopes and dreams, plans we had, set ablaze, burning clouds. I hope you get all your back together. I hope you know only you can make you better, and there's a world in which the two of us can still be sane. You'll see. So let's be honest. Let's be honest. You don't know what love means, and it's killing me. You don't know what love means, and it's killing me. I tried and tried till it made me sick. Round and round, a toxic mix. Walls build up, you shut down. Also grows, we're bleeding out. I hope you get all your back together. I hope you know only you can make you better. Let's be honest. Yeah, let's be honest. You don't know what love means, and it's killing me. You don't know what love means, will let me know what love means, and it's killing me. We're colliding, losing hope. Can we make it further on? We keep colliding and we're losing hope on a one-way street going down a broken road, crashing endlessly, crashing endlessly. We keep crashing, we keep crashing endlessly.
The LA Lloyd Rock 30, the best new rock.
What a shame, all your sweet remains are scattered across the room. Cigarettes that once graced your lips are now trampled wounds. There were times I thought I would try to reach out to you, but now sorry's late and it's overplayed, just a sad excuse. I didn't know how to love you, I didn't know how to care. Stood up the cracks where you fell through, I watched as you disappeared. I didn't know how to love you, I knew it wasn't fair. Think we both know who to point to. I have to live with your tears, and now you're gone, gone, gone. And now you're gone, gone, gone. I picture you on the steps, the way you cradled your head, remembering how you wept, and now my biggest regret is all that I never said. I couldn't give you my best, we came apart at the threads. I didn't know how to love you, I didn't know how to care. Stood in the cracks where you fell through, watched as you disappeared. I didn't know how to love you, I knew it wasn't fair. Think we both know who to point to. I have to live with your tears, and now you're gone, gone, gone. And now you're gone, gone, gone. Come on. I didn't know how to love you, I didn't know how to care. Stood on the cracks where you fell through, I watched as you disappeared. I didn't know how to love you, I knew it wasn't fair. Think we both know how to point to. I have to live with your tears, and now you're gone. I'm watching, I'm watching you disappear. I'm watching, 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 I'm watching, I'm watching you disappear.
The highest charting song ever from Atreyu on the Rock 30, moving up 7 to 5. That is Gone. Man, I'm really pulling for those guys to get to number 1, but you know, there are so many heavyweight artists here at the top of the Rock 30. We'll play them all for you when the Rock 30 continues.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Brakes? We can save you 15% on that. We have OE quality Duralast brake pads and rotors in stock, ready for pickup or delivery. We also have calipers, brake fluid, tools, and anything else you'll need to do the job right. When you get Duralast pads and rotors together, you'll save 15%. It's just part of what makes us America's #1 brakes destination.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. Not one based on the driver who treats the highway like a racetrack and the shoulder like a passing lane. Why pay a rate based on anyone else? Get one based on you with DriveWise from Allstate.
Not available in Alaska or California, subject to terms and conditions. Rates are determined by several factors, which vary by state. In some states, participation in DriveWise allows Allstate to use your driving data for purposes of rating. While in some states, your rate could increase with high-risk driving. Generally, safer drivers will save with DriveWise. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Febreze. So my home is also my office. And before I can focus, every room's gotta be clean. That means tidying up, then spraying my Febreze Air Mist. Ooh, that's fresh. Febreze Air Mist scents are all high quality. They fight any weird funk, and they give my air an instant boost of freshness. So not only does my home smell good, I feel good too. After I Febreze, it's time to start my day.
Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Hello. Matt Bayhan is here for you every day on the Morning X, 6 till 10. If you love to rock, laugh, and win cool stuff, Matty is your dude. Plus, he promises not to talk about the night he saw you running pantsless in the Heights. Dude.
All right, let's get out of here before we're all arrested for the crime of bum fancy.
The all-new Volkswagen of Peoria is here. Hi, this is Jeremy Boujon, inviting you to stop by and experience our all-new showroom and service center. Join us Thursday, April 4th, for a night of giveaways, food, and fun. The Peoria Rivermen will also be here signing autographs and taking pictures. It's a night you won't want to miss. We hope to see you Thursday, April 4th, from 5 to 8, on the corner of Route 6 and Allen Road, or find out more information online at vwpeoria.com.
Online influencers can be fun, informative, and even fabulous. But there are other kinds of influencers in Illinois who inspire and advocate for families by working in early childhood education and care. And there are statewide programs to help get the training and financial support to start careers in childcare, early intervention, home visiting, and more. A real career, doing what you love to make an impact every day as a real-life influencer. Learn more at IllinoisCaresForKids.careers.
Opioid overdose can happen anywhere. Help protect yourself, loved ones, and others. Trillium Place, an affiliate of Carle Health, provides overdose education, naloxone training, and life-saving kits at no cost. Get trained and keep naloxone with you. Together, we can reduce opioid overdose deaths. Visit trilliumplacehealth.org for more information. These services are funded in full or in part through a state opioid response grant to the Illinois Department of Human Services, Division of Substance Use Prevention and Recovery, from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. Get trained and keep naloxone with you. Together, we can reduce opioid overdose deaths. Visit trilliumplacehealth.org for more information. Visit trilliumplacehealth.org for more information.
Hi, I'm Chelsea, manager at Firehouse Pizza and Pub in East Peoria. Here is an important message from the Fake Pizza Police.
I'm Tim Tuesday, Fake Pizza Police. There's going to be enough madness in March. Don't settle for fake pizza from the low-seed pizzerias. Bust your bracket with some great pizza, sandwiches, wings, and more. Firehouse Pizza and Pub. Real pizza ingredients, not fake.
So get the gang and come for food, drinks, and all the games on the Firehouse TVs. Stop, drop, and roll into Firehouse Pizza and Pub for pizza madness.
Of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
So, ladies and gentlemen of the radio audience,
it's the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
Nothing More, co-hosting their album Spirits, was released October 14th, 2022. And before that album was released, you gave the fans some insight, saying there are songs that are kind of these epic journeys, so it's a big album to chew on. I think for our fan base and people who are into Nothing More, it's a lot for them to take in. Now that the album has been out for about a year and a half, do you feel the fans understand the message of these songs from what you put out there at the very beginning?
I do think so. And just like you're saying, you know, I'm very glad that we were able to kind of go on that journey for the Spirits record. and get real introspective and kind of take our time on longer songs and be a little more progressive, giving credit to our roots. But as we're now kind of coming out of that and going into the new, it feels cool to, with everything that we've learned, kind of continue tying it into this next record and kind of get more into the meat of what is Nothing More, and a little less into, the space on the outer rims of our band and our sound. So I'm really, really excited about all this new stuff, especially with if it doesn't hurt getting so much hype and so much attention with how strong everything's going. I do feel like it's a taste of what's to come with the whole record soon.
Oh, there you go. Teasing about a new record again. I'm excited. Nothing More hanging out with us, and Linkin Park on the radio right now moves up 6-4. This one's called Friendly Fire on the Rock 30.
Tell me the words I've forgotten, what we were fighting for. Staring right into the darkness, through an empty open door. Can't put back what's been broken, can't change the moment we went too far. We're pulling apart for no reason. Useless war, and if we come back to go into the black, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? I was supposed to protect you, no matter what's to come. Somehow forgot when they told me we hurt the ones we love. What's been broken can't change the moment we went too far. We're pulling apart for no reason. We're pulling a trigger in a useless war. If we come back and go into the black, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting? It's just friendly fire. For no reason, but pulling a trigger in a useless war. And if we come back and go into the black, what are we fighting for? What are we fighting? It's just friendly fire.
It's the L.A. Lloyd Rock 30.
I had a vision of you, and just like that, I was left to live without it. Left to live without it. I found a version of love, and just like that, I was left to live without it. Left to live without it. Waiting for the storm to pass. Waiting on this side that I was left to live without it, left to live without it, waiting on this side of the glass.
Foo Fighters and The Glass. Wait a minute, dropping from 2 to 3. I thought that was definitely going to be a number one song. Oh, the competition at the top is hard. It's tough. Who's going to be number one? We'll find out in just a few minutes.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I need new oil for my truck. Really, I need a new truck.
Mobile One is giving away a 2024 Chevy Colorado ZR2. When you pick up 5 quarts of Mobile One full synthetic with an STP extended life oil filter for $35.99, you're entered for a chance to win.
Whoa.
Other prizes include a year's supply of Mobile One or a $100 gift card.
Never been so excited for an oil change.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
No purchase necessary. Terms at AutoZone.com. Ends 5/27/24.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Progressive presents advice on new teen drivers.
You know, the hardest part about teaching your teen to drive is the chafing from the seatbelt. But the best part is the grip strength you build in your knuckles. Okay, now let's pull out of the driveway.
Here's another tip. Offset a chunk of the cost of adding a teen to your insurance with Progressive's Teen Driver Discount and get a break from the break. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
The good folks at Wendy's have a revolutionary new product for you. Introducing the new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. It's like a time machine that takes you all the way back to now, the year 2024. It's the classic creamy, orangey flavor you remember. Dare I say, it's new-timey. It's the flavor you grew up with, just all grown up. Head over to your local Wendy's establishment and get yours while supplies last. The new Orange Dreamsicle Frosty. Here for the now, for now.
Limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Alice in Chains. Green Day. All day.
The all-new Volkswagen of Peoria is here. Hi, this is Jeremy Boujon, inviting you to stop by and experience our all-new showroom and service center. Join us Thursday, April 4th, for a night of giveaways, food, and fun. The Peoria Rivermen will also be here signing autographs and taking pictures. It's a night you won't want to miss. We hope to see you Thursday, April 4th from 5 to 8 on the corner of Route 6 and Allen Road, or find out more information online at bwpeoria.com.
Secure your tickets at sunfoundation.org.
LA Lloyd is counting down this week's top 30 rock songs. Because they're not going to count themselves. The LA Lloyd Rock 30.
We're glad to be catching up with Nothing More as they've been doing their European tour, but April 16th, you're heading back right here home in the U.S., kicking off that North America tour, and I'll actually get to see you on 420 in Austin, where I'm based, at Stubbs, a club that is probably a little closer to your heart. I'm sure you've actually seen a lot of bands play there. What have you guys learned from your current tour in Europe that may enhance the upcoming tour when you get back here in the States?
Man, that's a great question. I don't know. Being completely honest, I don't know what we've learned other than keep giving it 110%. And I guess it's nice the more we've done this, the more pro things are in regards to we can all rehearse a lot on our own and be ready when it's time to show up for, the full dress rehearsal with all the production and everything else. So it'll be fun to kind of go full-blown show mode again. But I do want to go back to what you said about Austin, about Stubbs. Stubbs is a place where we've seen some amazing concerts, and the fact that we're finally playing at Stubbs Outdoors it's a big, it's another checkbox, and we're very grateful to be doing that finally.
I know, man. What a milestone for you guys. I'm very excited for you. All right, who's at number 2? Up from 4. My producer, Logan, his favorite band, Dilemma, Green Day, on the Rock 30.
Welcome to my problems. It's not an invitation. This is my dilemma, and it's my
the way I thought it was going to play out was maybe Green Day would move to number 2, Foo Fighters would move to number 1, and Pearl Jam would drop back to number 3. Didn't work out like that at all because we find Foo Fighters dropping from 2 to 3. Green Day moves up 4 to 2 right there with Dilemma. And yes, Pearl Jam hangs on to number 1 again. This is Dark Matter on the Rock 30. And they hold on for week number 2 at number 1, Dark Matter from Pearl Jam. L.A. Lloyd here. Big thanks to Mark from Nothing More for co-hosting the Rock 30, working in that scheduling conflict we've been dealing with. 7 hours time difference, but somehow we pulled it off. I'll definitely see you when you play that big show at Stubbs in Austin, man.
Can't wait. Thanks so much. So much love to you guys, to Texas. We'll see you soon.
The L.A. Lloyd Rock 30, written, produced, and hosted by L.A. Lloyd, distributed by Compass Media Networks Los Angeles. Go to rock30.com to connect with L.A. Lloyd on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Download the latest podcast and call us 24/7. 24/7 at 855-5-ROCK-30. That's 855-576-2530. Thanks for listening.